Hello folks, and thanks for watching. This is a video of just basic road trip. I was driving up to Canton, Missouri. Now you can see how long this video is. It actually took me about 3 hours, so this isn't real time. You can figure out distances and what the compression is or how much I sped up the video. Obviously nobody wants to watch 3 hours of video, and there were a couple places where I cut things out, so it isn't even in its sped up form, it isn't the entirety of the trip. There were various things I had to stop for, but it does present a change of scenery. There was nothing particularly interesting or particularly boring. It's just different scenery. So yeah, you can enjoy watching the landscape change, watching the clouds change. You'll see all the different bridges and things that are shown on the video, other cars. Really, there's no people in these videos. That everyone's closed up in their cars. Until I watched through this video, I hadn't realized, it seemed like I was staying fairly in place in my lane, but boy, when I watch the video, it looks like I just wander all over the place. So I guess I'm a wanderer after all. There's a lot of people, even though the speed limit says 65, they're doing more like 50. I don't know what's up with that. I had a couple people, I don't remember if you can see it in here, but I'd pass them and they'd pass me and I'd pass them. I remember that Toyota. They were just out for a leisurely cruise in the left lane. Yeah, when the speed limit sign says 65, I thought they meant I could go 65, so I did. I should have put a camera in the back too, because a good portion of the trip I had various law enforcement people behind me. I think one of them followed me like 50 miles or something. Had a sheriff at one point. And another one I'm fairly sure was an unmarked police car. But, the only way to know for sure is if you see them pull somebody over. Which I have seen other unmarked cars do before. A good portion of the road here, as you can see, is newly resurfaced, so at least I didn't arrive in the middle of that process. It's not that great to drive through that and get tar all over your vehicle and only one lane road things. Now this could be called, I think it's the Minnesota Expressway, but it just basically runs right on up there. In any case, it certainly runs to Iowa. I didn't quite run all the way up to Keokuk, Iowa, for example. I've taken this road up to Keokuk before. That Polaris slingshot there, it went by very quickly in the video, but as I remember, I was pretty much following it for a while. I don't think I used cruise control at all. this trip, and obviously that wouldn't have worked very well as I'm watching the video. You know, been on and off cruise pretty consistently. Yeah, some people just like hanging out in the left lane. I don't know, what can I say? I passed them on the right, I guess. In the video here, it looks like I'm just blowing by people, but I certainly don't remember it that way. Yeah, they like hanging out in the left lane. Although some of them eventually, move over. I did watch this video in real time. I'm trying to remember if it was smooth or rough. I honestly don't remember. It doesn't look too badly in here. Of course, the road is fairly smooth. Now, this is not high resolution video by any stretch of the imagination. It's just kind of okay video. The camera that shot this video pretty much only had one setting, so it is what it is. Back in that area, there's a whole bunch of traffic cameras, and somewhere in here, I don't remember, there were a bunch of police cars sitting like in a row ready to pull people over or something, or I don't know, maybe they're going to close the highway down for an event, or some important person, or I don't know. They're all just sitting there waiting for something. Notice how much flatter it's getting. All those trees here in general, there seem to be fewer trees in this area. We love our bridges. Obviously, this area is getting more and more rural for the most part. Interesting cloud formation there. Yeah, look at me, it's wandering all over the place. Yeah. Some of these vehicles I pass obviously could use a good wash. Now I'm also going to have a video where I show the ride in the other direction. And look at how dirty that one is. I'm probably not going to slow that video down, or at least not, speed that video up, shorten it as much as I did this one. heading out in the fields here. But in any case, there's something interesting to see. You get a better view of it in the other video. This one you kind of see it, not really. Oh, look at that. Now I'll need a wash too. I'll be just as dirty, my vehicle it is, as some of those other vehicles. Now it looks like I'm going like some tremendous speed on these. I think something like 5 miles an hour in real life. He just throws rocks up and makes his tremendous dust cloud.